and welcome to another episode on the RambleLyf server. So, last episode we made some pretty major improvements to the base with this poppy, the cornflower, and the golden carrot being finished, which was huge, and I'm so proud of it. But this episode we might get even more progress done, which is very exciting. So if I turn around here, it might look a little bit different than it looked last episode, because I took out the village that was generated there by repurposed structures, and it was always meant to just be kind of a temporary home for me. I never intended to keep it, so that is now gone. I cleared most of the trees. I did some light leveling just so we can kind of see what's going on. And I left this main section open because I want to have a giant fountain, water fountain, you know, the kind you throw your pennies in, huge like art installation type fountain. And that's gonna be right in here. And I want it to be round. I want it to be pretty much the biggest circumference I can fit, while not, you know, bumping up against, right up against the pots. More pots will probably be added around as the season continues, but right now I want to figure out how much space I've left myself and how big a fountain I think I can reasonably put in here. So that's what all of this cherry wood is for. So between these two pots, I think is going to be the main constraint, because I don't mind if it hovers over the water. So I'm going to start placing blocks and figure out a diameter if I can. Well, I know it looks beautiful in the rain, but I did get kind of the diameter laid out. That's actually the center right there. So I wanted kind of an equal distance spacer between the edge of that pot and the edge of this pot, being about, so I came out to about 24 blocks over a chunk, and that ended up being 75 blocks, which is such a clean number. So then I did 24 from the front edge of this one, just so I think things evenly spaced, and that would put our center right there. So I'm gonna move this beam over, clean it all up a little bit, and start putting the circle in. I used just the Minecraft circle generator, and we'll see how it looks when the circle's in. Me and my grunting buddies here are taking a slight break from the circle to run over here to the shopping district. This is all looking a bit different. The charters and some people have been working on a bit of another hub situation. I have a couple purposes in coming over here. One, I built a farm for the closed eye blossoms like forever ago. So I figure I might as well start offering these, even if the rest of my shop isn't quite what it's meant to be yet. Might as well, you know, offer some blossoms, right? So now people can see them. Just do I blossom 1 diamond for 32. There we go. That should be clear enough. See if we got any sales on our dye. We have had quite a few sales. I actually need to restock because all of my cyan's gone. But yeah, that's not what we're here for. That's one of the things we're here for. But not the main thing. One of the things I've been thinking about is what material I'm gonna make my fountain out of. I kind of want to make it out of one color. Like, I know so much of Minecraft is about like the palette variation and doing all those fun things, but it's also like, well, when you go, most fountains I can think of are made out of one material. And I'm thinking about using just regular old prismarine. So this is Wither's shop. Wither is a player on the server. You might have seen we were working on a Wither rose farm together on stream a while back. So for a whole, you get 1 stack per diamond for prismarine. Same with the prismarine bricks. But you get a half stack of the dark prismarine. Because the other option, I love dark priz. Dark priz is one of my favorite blocks in the game. But it'll get pricey if we go that route. It's double the price of the regular priz. So that's just something to consider. So the prismarine versus the dark priz. I could do... I've never loved prismarine bricks. I don't know. They're just... My other option I've been thinking about would be andesite. And I have a lot of andesite. And I'll definitely get a lot more andesite when I am digging the base part out. No, Charis doesn't sell priz. I thought someone sold... Not priz. I thought someone sold stone. Maybe not. It's animals. Maybe I'm crazy. I know that's a wood shop. Alright, so... No, I need to think about that. Let's see if my other shop has gotten any sales. Maybe not. Nope. We have made a sale, so 1 sale has been made previously. But no sales today. That's okay. Let's get back to our project at hand. And we have the circle. It's really hard to see from the ground, so we're going to fly up really high in the sky and just kind of dive bomb it, because why not? Whee! It's a circle! I think it's maybe a little smaller than I expected it to be. But honestly, because I don't want it like pressed up against the sides of the pots. I want to be able to put stuff in between. I have pathways and stuff. I think this is actually a really good size. And it doesn't even go over the water like I thought it would, which I think is for the best. So, now that the circle is in place, looking all snazzy, I need to figure out how far I want this dug down. So we're going to dig out the whole perimeter in a circle straight down. And I'm trying... Part of me wants to go to bedrock. Like, would that be stupid? I don't know what I'm going to do with all the space, but I might. I'm tempted. Is it bad that I'm tempted? So that might be a thing, but yeah, I need to decide. I need to start clearing dirt. I need to move this portal. The portal needs... It's the only thing that's really in the way at this point. So move the portal over to the side. That and this sign, like when I first claimed this as my base, I placed this sign so that my base would be marked on the map. Look at how, like, this is going to be the center of my base, essentially. Right here. Center of the fountain, center of the circle, center of my main base. Randomly placed sign at the beginning of the server. I was pretty close. I wasn't even sure that I was going to do that. Like, I had the idea for the flower pots. That was about it. And I got so close to being, like, dead on center with the center of my base. That's just skill. Alright, I don't care what you think. That's skill. So yeah, I'm gonna move the portal, start clearing dirt, and see if I can argue and reason myself into a more achievable idea of how low this is actually gonna go. Okay, so here we are. It looks a little bit different than the last update. I was just trying to get the circle like started, so it was really obvious where we were digging. And then Zach the Dragon came over, and we were chatting and digging. Amount of digging done. I mean, just by the shulkers alone, it feels like a lot. So not all of them are completely full, but it was a lot of dirt. It was a lot of dirt. And I decided how far I want it to go down. So I figure it can be, you know, it's okay if it's an all-season project, getting this all the way down to bedrock. And if we don't make it, we don't make it. But we'll just do it in stages, right? So I place the beacons at the current level I am hoping to achieve in the near-ish future. Ouch, gotta watch out for the drip zone. And I gotta be careful when I do this. Because Zack the Dragon, love him, but he thinks he's funny. Put this guy in here. Like, what are we supposed to do with him? Like, he wants to murder me. Look at him. Nope. Oh no! I blew him up. Rip. Rip, creeper. Unfortunate. Oh no! No, I don't have enough iron. Now I gotta go get iron. Dang it, Zach! Took out my beacon. Alright, there we go. Beacon restored. No thanks to Zach. But we have the beacons here, and then over here, so this is where we're digging to. And I'll tell you why I'm saying we in a minute. And I put a ladder all the way out, just in case people don't want to risk flying it like I've been doing. But Charis, who's on the server, Charis Sophia, has initiated what she calls the Grind Guild. So for members of the server who enjoy really grindy tasks, and there's quite a few of them, who appreciate just digging a big hole in the ground, you can ask them for help on projects, and they'll be like, sure thing. And if they have some free time, they'll just show up at your place and dig, which sounds like a pretty great deal to me. So I'm going to let them know about this project, and I want to make it just really, really easy and intuitive for them to help. So I put the ladder right here by the portal, so it's easy to find. Oh, we're getting dark again, there's skellies in there. And then at the base of this ladder where we just climbed up from, I'm going to put in a whole bunch of chests along this edge. We can empty out these shulker boxes and just make sure that there is plenty of space for people to empty their inventory. Here we are. So I've got banks of chests. I labeled them just for easy drop off without things getting too complicated and messy. Again, right here by the ladder. Hopefully now it'll be super easy if people want to come over and help me. Hi there, Future Fox here. I was about to wrap up the video, but then I put it in my video editor and realized that was a really short video. So, we're not gonna wrap up there. Because there's still lots more things to be done. We fly up here. Whee! So, I am going to be streaming on Friday, which is in just a couple days, with Zack the Dragon, and we are going to be working on more of digging this down, and hopefully we'll get some help from the Grind Guild as well. But my next project, and the thing that I'm going to be tackling in my next video, most likely, I switch my plans all around all the time, so we'll see what actually happens. But we're going to be designing the actual fountain that goes here. So we've already been to the shopping district and looked at the prismarine prices, but I want to play around with some other blocks. So I mentioned like the andesite. I do have quite a bit. I can make more out of the diorite. If we grab some cobble, is it cobble or is it gravel? I always forget. Cobble. So we can get more. We'll definitely get more while we're digging. So we'll put out some andesite. I don't have any pris. I should have bought some. I probably should have just bought some. I'm not gonna use black stone. Couple deep slate could look really nice, honestly. It's got that darker color to it. We could even do like the deep slate bricks or tiles. Probably not though. Kind of like the idea of it having a rougher texture, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably not, but that's okay. Honestly, I might be leaning towards the deep slate. You know what? I lied. I'm gonna go buy some prismarine. I bought a couple stacks of both the prismarine and the dark prismarine, and so these are kind of my 4 color options for what I might make the fountain out of. And I probably won't decide until I've designed it in creative. Hopefully I'll have some world editor help to get a good comparison. But let me know in the comments which block you think would make the best fountain. Because this is a large fountain. It's going to be pretty overpowering. Maybe a more neutral block would be better. Or maybe it'd be boring. Let me know what you think. And we will find out what I've decided in the next video with your help. Yay. So, with that, for real this time, guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you come back for the next one and see our progress on this fountain. Bye-bye!